What is up, you guys? Coach Emily here with Tuesday's Go workout of the day. We're bringing you a strength piece of front squats, and then we've got a 19-minute circuit which will incorporate the dumbbells for thrusters, hang snatches. We'll throw in some up downs, and we'll also be getting the bent over row in the squat of the upper body, if you will. I'm going to get started by demonstrating for you the tempo front squats that we've got for strength. So what we're looking for, a moderate set of dumbbells, and to perform those front squats, you want to take your squat stance, slightly wide of hips, bring those dumbbells into the front rack position, strong front rack position here. We're going to lower, we're going to take a tempo of a 2 count lower. We're going to hold for 1 in the bottom, and we're going to explode up with a 1 second pause at the top. We're going to take a set of 5 here. So going down, 1, 2, hold, drive up, reset, down, 1, 2, hold, and up. Bracing at the top, down, 1, 2, hold, drive up. And so we'll get 5 of those for strength today. We'll have 10 minutes to get 4 sets of 5. That tempo, slow and controlled, making sure you're bracing as you lower. And following that, we've got 4 rounds. We're going for reps on this today. Each movement will be performed for 1 minute, and then there will be a 1 minute rest after 4 minutes. We'll go through that 4 times. We'll take a total of 19 minutes for this spicy little Metcon, lots of pushing and pulling. So let's just go over those movements. We'll grab those dumbbells again. We're going to front squat them, drive out of the front squat into an overhead for our thrusters. So we'll clean the weight to the shoulders. We'll lower with control, drive up, out, finish in a nice stacked position at the top. I'm turning the wrong way. Sorry about that. Driving up, pausing at the top, getting your breath here. 1 minute will feel lengthy on those thrusters. So I would recommend maybe doing sets of 5 to 10, pausing, taking controlled breaks. Next up, you've got your bent over row. So you're going to have the dumbbells in hand, soften your knees, push your butt back. I'm thinking about squeezing as I pull. This is our squat of the upper body, squeezing, keeping those hamstrings loaded. I'm staying close to parallel with the ground. We don't want to let any of this happen, and we're not going to use too much momentum, okay? Next up, we're going to get into an up down. Just a nice quick, get your heart rate up. So you'll palm the ground, kick the feet back, come to standing. We'll be doing those for a minute. Finally, to finish it out, a single arm dumbbell snatch. Take just one of the dumbbells. We're going from the hang today. So you're going to push those hips back, bring the dumbbell between the thighs, then jump, punch, catch, and you can alternate right here around the chest for these reps. Okay, so punching, catching in a strong lockout, maybe in a quarter squat. You can muscle snatch those if it's light. And if you have a dumbbell that's a little heavy for you, for those thrusters, you can be here. For those rows, if it's heavy, you can be here. All right. So it's gonna get spicy. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna feel it tomorrow. So let's get after it, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna get started with the daily 5 warm-up. We're gonna be just flowing through a few of our favorite warm-up movements for dynamic range of motion. We're gonna spend about 30 seconds or so on each movement. A good bit of squat prep and press prep. You'll just need 1 dumbbell for this. Okay, I'm gonna get our clock started, and we'll get started with up downs. All right, guys, going in 10. We start with our up downs, palming the floor, kicking our feet back, and bringing them forward and coming to standing. Catching in a little bit of a squat stance. So pressing, stepping back, catching. Try to keep those hips from sagging. Try to land in the same positions each time. We've got 4 minutes of up downs coming in our workout. Squeezing our butt at the top. Nice and controlled on this set. Awesome. We're going to go into our pike push-ups. We're going to walk out to the top of a down dog, and then we're going to press our head through. Come to the top of your plank, grab a push-up, press it back through. Look towards the navel. Push up and press. Head through the window. 2 more. Last one here. And walk those hands towards your feet. Take your stance into a squat stance. Reach for the toes. We're going to get our bootstrappers. We're going to drop the hips. Pull the chest through. Raise them. And again. Squat prep here. Opening those hips. Get a couple of twists. And then 2 more reps. Let me go into a few more up downs, about 20 seconds here. And work. These are great for rainy day cardio. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and take 1 dumbbell. We're gonna get a single arm dumbbell press. Elbow will be in front. Head of the dumbbell will be sitting on the shoulders. Press this way. And I'm gonna drive overhead. Bracing here. Checking our clock. We're gonna go for 20 seconds. Finishing in a nice tight lockout. And then on the next rep, we're gonna go ahead and switch shoulders. Same thing here. Rib cage down. Squeeze your butt. Finish with that head through the window. On the next rep, we're gonna bring that dumbbell into a front rack position. We're gonna go start front squat, Lower with control, hold and come up. Lowering with control, getting a little deeper with each rep. Heels stay down. You should be able to wiggle your toes in the bottom and elbows stay out here in front. That'll prevent me from falling forward. Knees are tracking over the toes. So I'm thinking about screwing my feet into the ground. External rotation here. 2 more reps. All right, for the last minute and a half or so, we're gonna get 10 up downs. Flow through this a little quicker. Try to catch in the same spot each time. So balancing. We're going to take our dumbbell. I'm going to start on my left this time. 5 reps. Strict pressing. No legs. 4. Last rep. Switch shoulders. 5 here. Getting my head through the window. Awesome, and then we'll get 5 of those front squats. Squat stance, screw those feet into the ground. Elbows are high. We're going low and slow. Just stay with me. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold and up. 3 more. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold and up. Exploding up. And last one. Holding up. Awesome work. Hopefully you guys are nice and warm. Hips are prepped. Shoulders are ready to rock. All right, gang, we are squatting for strength today. We've got a front squat, 4 sets of 5 tempo front squats. We'll lower for 2 seconds, pause at the bottom, and then explode up, holding at the top for 1, getting that breath in, bracing. The program calls for dumbbells, but I know some of you guys might want to maybe take it up a little heavier than what you have in the dumbbells today, or maybe lighter. So I wanted to demonstrate how these can be done with a lot of different apparatus, even though we don't have our barbells at our homes right now. So I've got a selection, a sandbag, a pot from my front yard, and then I happen to have an odd weight of, a kettlebell and a dumbbell if I really could try to go a bit heavier for my last set possibly. I'm going to get us started. We've got a 10-minute clock to work within, and so we're just going to take these nice and controlled. We'll rest in between sets. I'm going to start with I'll start with my dumbbell since that's what most of you guys will be working with. And so I've got a set of 20s right here. I'm going to take my squat stance, screw my feet into the ground, bring those dumbbells into that front rack position, practiced in the warm-up. I've got a little divot right there in my sidewalk. Now, we're going to begin our set of 5, lowering, 1, 2, hold, come up, down, 3, 4, hold, up, down, 5, 6, driving those knees out, hold, and up, down, 7, 8, hold, up, lastly, down, hold, and up. Awesome work. You can rest and recover. We'll take about a minute off, and then we'll repeat another set with the sandbag for the next one, or a pot. You want to try to get a little bit heavier than what you have in dumbbells. Or just try some odd object. Do it. What? All right. So I've got this pot here. I'm going to bear hug this pot and get started on the second set of 5. Going down, 1, 2, hold, and up. Down, 3, 4, hold, and up. Down, 5, 6, controlling those positions, up. Down, 7, 8, hold, and up. Last one, down, 1, 2, up. Awesome. Now if you need a little more rest between, you can pause us. I'm going to go ahead and kind of work through these. This is pretty lightweight. You guys are just going to get 4 sets, but I'm going to keep demonstrating with some different apparatus. Happen to have a sandbag. Same thing really as the pot. Not really much different about that. We also have stones around the yard that could be used. Here we go again. Down, 1, 2, hold, drive up out of there. Down, 3, 4, bracing, and up. Down, 5, 6, hold, up. Making sure your positioning is good. Last rep here. I want you guys to get creative with what you're squatting. If you're wanting to build up that strength, you may need to start using a little more variety in your objects. If you're limited with a light to moderate set of dumbbells for this program, that's fine, but we can get creative with it. So let's improvise. I have only one each of a kettlebell and a dumbbell that has a little bit more weight to it, so I'm going to give that a shot. Tried it earlier, it's super awkward. If you need more rest, you can take that in between. We're about 5 minutes in, about halfway into our time domain. I'm just trying to get some sets in so I can show you guys how I might choose to randomize this today. All right, I'm gonna take that weight, get it into a front rack. Lowering with control. Last one here. Feeling those quads and hammies. Since that felt pretty different in the front rack, I'm gonna do another set where I switch sides, so we still have plenty of time. Again, it's just 4 sets of 5, but I'm trying to demonstrate some different ways to get strong in quarantine. Children will work. You could grab one in each arm if you got them. We've been joking about dogs. I've seen it on a lot of social media stories, though. You can definitely, I'm just looking around, there's all kinds of stuff to squat around here. All right, I'm gonna get that. This will be my final set, and we'll still have a couple minutes. And then that last set, we're counting the first ones as warm-ups. Bracing at the top. Hold and up. Getting another breath. Two more. So, good job. Tempo training is going to be excellent for these lighter weights. The more you slow it down and control it, you're going to get a lot out of that time under tension. So if you just have really light weights, you could even take that tempo and extend it just a little bit. That was plenty for me, even though this is not, if this had been a barbell, it would have been a lot easier. So that's why I'm loving this right now. It's gonna get some different angles for us and work on some weaknesses we may not have been aware of. So, all right, I hope you had a good squat, and we'll get started on our AMRAP after a couple minutes rest. Grab some water and a towel, and then all you really need is your set of dumbbells for thrusters, a dumbbell snatch, and a bent over row. All right, I hope you guys are ready to do some work. It's a spicy Metcon, lots of push and pull, the up downs. We're gonna be working again 60 seconds at a time for each movement. We've got a rest at the end of 4-minute blocks. I'm gonna demonstrate a couple rounds with the plate just to make sure that everybody's covered here. And ready to get started. I'll call out the time for you guys. Starting on thrusters. So I'm gonna demonstrate a plate thruster once we get going. In 3, 2, 1, work. Drop into the bottom, drive up overhead, lowering to a nice deep squat, exploding out of the bottom, breathing at the top, bring that head through the window. We're 20 seconds in. You don't have to move. You can take a break. I'm trying just to rest at the top here and stay in this for the whole minute. It's a personal goal. Less than 20 seconds to work, guys. Stay with it. We'll be going into a bent over row. 10 seconds. And we're rowing. So soften the knees. Get into this nice position. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. We're going for reps today. Hamstrings are engaged. I'm keeping a nice neutral neck. Getting the squat of the upper body in. Gonna help with our pull-up training. Love the horizontal pull. Nice consistency here. Breathing through it. We've got 15 seconds. Stay with it. A few more reps. And we'll go into our up down. Three, 2, 1. Up downs. Try to catch in the same place. Squeeze your butt at the top. Nice steady pace. Try to keep your heart rate controlled. We got snatches after this. "30 seconds to go, halfway." Keep smiling through it, guys. Keep getting it. Feeling the burn now. 10 seconds. I'm going to demonstrate that single arm dumbbell snatch. For the next minute, we're snatching, we're alternating as we go. Pushing those hips back. Jumping and catching in a lockout. Punching it out. Like you mean it, guys, come on. He says legs. Practicing coordination under fatigue here. Get that switch off. Get it. 30 seconds to go. Keep digging. Ten seconds. Just got a big rest coming up. Wrap it out here. And rest. Woo. Okay. Hopefully there wasn't too much sandbagging. I'd like to keep a consistent rep count throughout the workout. The middle can be the hardest. That's where we get better. So get those deep belly breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Practice a couple of deep breaths. Bringing yourself back into the most recovered state you can do in the next 20 seconds. We're going to start over like it's a whole new workout, okay? 10 seconds, and we'll start on the dumbbell thruster. 5, 3, 2, 1, work. Taking those dumbbells, you can squat clean them. I like to catch that breath at the top, use gravity coming down. But still just making sure we're maintaining good positions. Getting a lot of reps. And we're moving with purpose. Training. Strong positions. Strong mechanics. Keep fighting through, guys. 20 seconds to go. All right, stay with it. Final couple reps here. And 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell rows, soften the knees. Keep it tight. Back. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Hamstrings are engaged. Bringing back shades of Ripped Penguin on Saturday. Unforgettable, Michael. Halfway here. Remember, this is pull-up training. Less than 20 seconds. Keep digging, guys. 10 seconds. Holding that position strong. Going into up downs from here in 3, 2, 1. Get after them. I'm doing a nice, very consistent pace here for round 2. Knowing there's 4 total minutes of these, I just want to be able to keep moving at this pace. Awesome, we're halfway. Squeeze your butt at the top. Try to hit those same marks each time. Almost there, guys. 15 seconds. Smile if you can. It's good for you. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell snatches, single arm. Pushing hips back. Throwing and catching. Switching with each rep. Use those legs. Catch in a power squat as it gets heavy. Come on, guys, we're closing out round 2 strong. Halfway. I'm jumping backwards. You notice these things when you try to stay in one spot. You can play with the switch. 10 seconds. Big rest coming up. Come on, fight through, finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Resting. We're halfway, you guys. Awesome work. I'm gonna bring back my old martial arts days and I'm gonna use this time to deep breathe in deeply. Nice full exhale. Bringing things back under control. Prepping for the next sets. You can do this, guys. Woo! Go is no joke, eh? All right, 15 seconds. Starting back from the top, thrusters, rows, up downs, snatches. 10 seconds. Going in. 3, 2, 1, work. Have a goal here based on your last couple rounds. Can you hold on to it? Do you need to do sets of 5, sets of 10? Making sure you're moving with purpose. Staying in control, picking that focal point. As neighbors walk by. More than halfway. Come on, pick it up. Then we got one more set of thrusters after this, so you can push here. Getting well on the other side of this, you guys. 10 seconds. Head through. 3, 2, 1. We're going into our bent over row. I'm gonna have to break these up this time. It's my grip. Soften the knees. Pull, squeeze shoulder blades together. Hamstrings locked on. Can you get parallel with a flat back here? And hold on to that position. Halfway. Fight through. We're dropping the weight after this. Gently setting the weight down after this. I know you guys are doing this in living rooms, in basements, in playrooms, in yards. I'm proud of you. It ain't easy. This is gonna make you so much better. 5, 3, 2, 1. Up downs. Let's get it. Stay with it, guys. Breathe through it. Gotta want it. We're halfway through. Round 3 of 4. You're killing it. Halfway through this third movement. Nothing left but some snatches. Stick. Can you still hit those spots? Consistent, mechanical, methodical. Helps with anxiety of workouts. 3, 2, 1. Back to the snatches. I'm gonna start on my left arm this time. Mix it up. It's a pull and a punch. Working on explosiveness, jumping, pressing, pulling, getting your back, your traps, your overhead lockout, stability there. Halfway. Come on. Push to the finish. Let's get it, guys. Stay on. 15 seconds. How many can you get? You got rest. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got the last one. I'm really big on that. Working all the way through. We watch you guys work out all day. Working all the way through adds up. Plus, it's gonna help with mental toughness. Don't stop too soon. All right, some more deep breaths. And prep for our final round. Exhaling all the way fully. Inhaling deep into the belly. These are great strategies to bring you back to calm. Now we're gonna get rocking and rolling again. It's our last round, you guys. Give it to yourself. 4 minutes to work and we're done. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Thrusters. You know by now. Just try to be smooth and consistent. If you take a break, count a couple breaths, get right back in. It's just a minute, you can fight. We're halfway. Come on, guys, stay with me. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Push, come on. Drive up out of the bottom. Punch it out. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rows. Soften the knees. Lock in the hammies. Lock in the back. Pull and squeeze. No momentum. Whew. How do you guys stay with it? Halfway. Come on. Keep that chest where you had it when you started. I'm telling myself as much as you guys. Come on. Positive self-talk, remember. You can. You will. Come on. Stay on it. Finish it strong. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo, up, down. Here we go. Leave it all on the floor this time. Squeeze your butt and smile. Come on. 20 seconds. Keep that pace. Maybe even start to push it. Come on. Can you speed? Hop. Get back up. Come on. Halfway. Time to turn it up, you guys. 20 seconds. Leave it all on the mat. Come on. Faster. Five, 3, 2, 1. Snatches. Last minute. I'm going my left again. It needs it. Push those hips back. Jumping catch. Try to be methodical with that switch. Really pay off when it counts. As this is helping with your coordination, your job, your home life, your hobbies. Come on. Halfway. Crank them out. Leave it all on the floor now. Let's get it. Ten seconds. I know I'm trying hard because I almost dropped it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, still got that last one. Wait till that buzzer goes off. Awesome work, you guys. We got a cool down coming for you. Take a couple breaths. We'll get you started on a cool down. Way to go. Alright guys, we're going to get a cool down, focusing on our hips a bit. So I'm going to start with just some deep breaths. Folding forward, reaching for your toes. Come up to the knees. I'm going to step back with my left foot. We have to reposition here. I'm going to be in a deep lunge. Both knees are facing this way. Hands are going to come overhead. I'm going to get a little back bend here. Squeeze your butt. And I'm going to open up into one of the warriors. I'm not a yoga teacher, so I don't know which one it is. I'm going to take my left hand behind me. This is Peaceful Warrior. Do you know that one? It's easy to remember. Hand comes overhead. Hands come back into that original warrior. Straighten our front leg. Bring right hand inside towards the calf or ankle. For triangle, look up to your hand or the sky. And I'm going to fold towards this leg. I'm going to walk my hands to center and just let my head hang here in the straddle. Walking hands through perhaps. I'm going to reach with one hand and then switch them. And then we're going to come into a low squat on this side. First thing I do when I cool down is always kick off my shoes. You see people do it all the time at the end of workouts. Alright, we're going to come back up, take it down to the other side. Chest up, still breathing deeply. Come back to center. We'll take it to the other side. So I'm gonna go into that lunge this way, hands will go up again. Feet back bend, open to the side. Arms are parallel with your shoulders. We're gonna straighten the front leg, hinge forward into triangle, bring left hand down to the inside of that foot, open your right hand to the sky and gaze that way. And then fold over this leg. Walk it back to that straddle again. We're going to open the wrists a little bit while we're here. Hinging into each hip. Bring those feet a little closer together. Drop into your squat. Stand up tall. We're going to bring those feet together again. If you have something to prop under your feet, I'm going to grab a plate. I happen to have around. I've got some ankle tightness, so I'm going to go for a narrow stance squat here. Kind of rounding as much as I can, hugging my knees. This will be very hard for me without the plate, so don't feel bad if you don't have that. And I'm going to twist to one side and twist to the other side. All right, and finally, take it to the floor. We're going to thread the needle, figure 4. So take your right foot onto your left knee. You're going to press into that right knee gently, opening through here. I like to get ankle rotations while I'm here. And then reach through. And also I'll get some flex and point with my left leg. Opening up, this is a piriformis stretch here. 2 more deep breaths and we'll switch. Actually, we'll get a twist. Okay, we're gonna bring that knee back to a right angle. And we're gonna take this whole figure 4 and shift into a spinal twist here. Try to keep your right shoulder still pinned towards the ground. 3 deep breaths and we'll switch sides. And a lot of opening and creating some space in the spine for me. One more breath. Nice. Hug those knees in. And bring your right knee down. Left ankle on that right knee. This is my janky hip is what we call it. Lay back on the ground. You can see there's a tremendous difference in my sides. You may feel that too, and it's pretty common with different backgrounds of sports. We're going to straighten that leg, pull everything in again, flex and point. And then finally bring it into our right ankle and turn it onto its side here. I gotta use a prop. Props are good to have, so start looking around the house if we're homebound. Alright. I'm gonna hug my knees, bring it up, and tell you that thank you so much for getting the extra mobility in, and we'll see you tomorrow.